What's going on, everyone? So, getting done watching the Florida-Tennessee ending. Florida losing in overtime to Tennessee by a score of 23-17. Florida had an opportunity in overtime. They got the ball first, went pretty much nowhere, went backwards. Trace Mack missed a 47-yard field goal. Tennessee just drives it down Florida's throat. It was like the air went out in the Florida Gator defense. And Dylan Sampson gets his third touchdown in the game and seals the game in overtime. Dylan Sampson had 27 carries, 112 yards, 3 touchdowns. He hit the trifecta tonight. Montrell Johnson ran the ball well, 12 carries, 85 yards. He went out with an injury. Graham Mertz was 11-15 for 1 touchdown. He actually got injured. He came back on the sideline on crutches, lower leg injury. I'm not going to speculate because I have no idea what it could be. DJ Lagway came in, threw an interception pretty quick after the Mertz injury. And, Tennessee was able to tie it up 10-10. I know Tennessee got a touchdown with Sampson. And it was like all hope was lost. But DJ Lagway, at the end of the fourth quarter, did throw a strike to DK, who put a great move in the secondary and was able to get open. And I thought they were going to go for 2 at first. Tennessee called a timeout, and then they switched it. I wouldn't have minded that. If you lose right there, whatever, you're on the road. I would not have been mad at that decision. And I'm still not mad that he kicked the field goal. You know what? You gave your team a chance in overtime. It was just the play calls you call in overtime I had a problem with. But, actually during the game. But where Florida screwed the pooch, because I want to talk about that. First half, missed opportunity. I mean, 4th and inches, DJ Lagway's in the game. And you call a jet sweep with Trey Wilson. Listen, I was calling for a Trey Wilson jet sweep, just not on 4th and inches. I mean, my goodness. You have a 230-pound quarterback who's strong. You could have got an inch. I'm not going to say it's 10 out of 10. The only way that play would have been messed up if he fumbled the snap or something. That's about it. But, Florida just shot themselves in the foot. You can't blame this on refs. You can't blame this on anything else. Florida just, they lost. They beat themselves, Tennessee, man, Nico Iamaleava, he was running for his life. That Florida defensive front was getting after him. I was proud of him, for the first time. I was like, man, in probably about 3 years, I was like, man, this defense is getting after someone. Taking advantage of a weak Tennessee offensive line. And, it's just play calling, man. Run, pass. It's the Billy Napier special, And I don't know why people actually think he's a good play caller. I'm starting to, if people still think he's a good play caller, I don't know what to tell you at this point. It's mind-boggling to me. He's too predictable, It's just annoying. And Florida lost this game because of coaching. This is why I picked Tennessee. I picked Tennessee to beat them by a lot more. But I don't pick. If you're a decent coach, I'm not gonna pick Billy Napier. Billy Napier is incapable of outcoaching a whole lot of coaches. Okay, I mean it's irritating. Tennessee gets the victory. Congrats to them. That they were looking pretty bad, but they got it together. They took advantage of Florida's miscues. And they got the job done at home. Go 5-1. They were the number 8 ranked team in the country, man. It would have been a great win for Florida. But Florida came to play. But you got to put this loss on Billy Napier. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. DJ Lagway did come in and played serviceable. There were some freshman mistakes he definitely made. They blitzed him. It looked like the lights were a little too bright at one point. I was like, oh no. But that strike he threw at the end of the game showed me a little something. I was like, okay, all right, the dude's not afraid. He's a gunslinger. So, he threw the interception. I thought, man, we'll see how his mind is. It didn't faze him, So, but they got after him. Now, that blitz and a lot of different things that Tennessee was throwing at him, it did rattle him a little bit. Now, so, that's going to be on tape. So, I'm not going to say what would happen if Graham Mertz came in. Graham Mertz is a different quarterback. He's more of a game manager. Could he have maybe done a little better? It's possible. It very is possible. You're on the road. playing a true freshman quarterback, it's going to be tough. So Graham Mertz with experience may not have thrown that one interception DJ Lagway threw. He got baited. And, it was just a great play by Tennessee. But, all in all, Florida had chances, and it was a great game. It was it almost looked like old SEC, defensive battle. Especially first half, 3-0. You rarely see that. But, they were getting after it, man. And, I can't even be too mad because I just know Billy Napier is the coach. I know what's going to happen. So it didn't shock me Florida lost. It didn't even shock me how they lost. It was going to come down to terrible play calling. Shocker. Florida screws that up. So, the missed field goal hurt. But once they kicked the field goal, I was like, Tennessee's going to go for the touchdown. So, great defensive game. But Billy Napier's got questions to answer again. What's up with the play calling? Is he going to give that up anytime soon? Because run, pass. I'm tired of seeing that, and it's just annoying. But y'all let me know in the comments, were you at least proud of the defense for once? Because the defense didn't give up a ton of yards today. They did give up 143 on the ground, but it was only a 3.3 yard per carry average. So they were doing a great job. Nico Imaleva only had 169 yards through the air. So they were doing a great job, defensively on this very good Tennessee offense. So, but y'all let me know down in the comments, is it time just say Billy Napier, give up play calling? But I know what a lot of people are going to say is fire him, but I just don't see that happening. You go on the road, top 10 team, and you only lose, by 6 in overtime. That's not going to get him fired. I know a lot of people want him fired. I ain't going to get him fired. It's going to have to be a blowout to somebody, and then you lose the team. He ain't lost the team yet. So, but y'all let me know down in the comments what you think. I appreciate y'all watching this channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. I appreciate it. Y'all have a great one.